Good morning, Aries, and for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. This is your December 2022 read. It is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that just means this isn't for you, okay? I decided to do a picture of the cards because the people who did respond when I asked, do you prefer to see the reader or do you prefer to see the cards? People responded that they preferred to see the cards. So we are going to go back to seeing the cards. Okay, and let's get started here. And as our main energy right now, we do have the Four of Cups, which talks about emotional discontentment. You can talk about like just kind of feeling lackluster and, not depressed or anything, just discontent. And then we do have the Eight of Cups, which talks about, usually it talks about you choosing to walk away and abandon a situation, okay? It can talk about you've been abandoned by someone and you're healing from that abandonment. You're moving away from the abandonment, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here for our Aries, please? Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. All right, so it doesn't look like we're starting out December very good here. It looks like you're feeling emotionally discontent, most likely because there is a situation where there was an abandonment, where someone chose to walk away. The Seven of Swords does indicate that there might have been some betrayal, dishonesty. It can also just suggest that you ran away from a situation or someone ran away from you. And the Ace of Swords can indicate a new conflict. It can also indicate mental clarity. So if you did choose to walk away from this, this could be because, there was something that you became clear on and you knew that it would no longer serve you. Okay, let's see what brought our Aries to this point. We have the Three of Cups. So your circle of support and friendships and family, but this really talks about like your inner circle of trust, has been a strong, has a strong place in your life right now, okay, or has in the recent past. Excuse me. Now we do have the Star card, and the Star card is a wonderful card to have. It talks about renewal of hope. It talks about clarity. And we do have the Ace in here too that also talks about clarity here. It can talk about being put in the spotlight and being a star in some way. But it is like almost like wishing on a star. Like it's that renewal of hope of good things happening. Okay. And we do have the Five of Discs, which talks about money concerns before that. So there is some concerns about money coming into this as well. Let's see, where does this take our Aries in the future? I do feel like a strong sense of discontent coming off these cards, just like apathy, I guess is a good word for it too. And we do it in the future. We do have the Seven of Cups, which to me talks a lot about delusion. Like the Seven of Cups can talk about, something good or something bad. It doesn't have to be like delusion in a bad way. Sometimes we can think things are in the cups that are not really in the cups. Or sometimes we don't see what is in the cups and we think something else is in the cups. So that's kind of how I see the Seven of Cups is, we're not really certain on what it is that's being offered to us, or we're not seeing what is being offered to us correctly, okay? Or there might be just too many things and it's confusing in some way. And we do have the Empress before that. When she talks about birthing things into reality, she can also talk about being a mother. So, if somebody's pregnant, that could be coming up for you for that reason, or if you're a mom, it could be coming up for you for that reason, okay? Then we do have the Shaman, and the Shaman is the same as the Hermit. It talks about going within ourselves to look for the wisdom. It's like almost an internal spiritual journey in a way, and usually does show up after something difficult has happened. Because we need to take that time and really go in and relearn ourselves a little bit, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, which talks about a painful ending to something, and I can see that in this cards right here, what happens here at the beginning of December. It's probably coming in now for you, okay? But it does look like there is a painful ending to something, but with that painful ending, there is also a lot of clarity, and that's the thing about the Ten of Swords. It hurts, it's very painful, but that pain brings on a level of clarity that we didn't have before that. Let's get some, thank you. Let's get some more information on this for you, okay? And on the Star card, we do have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is new clarity coming in for you. I have no doubt about that. It's not talking about the conflict. It is, and I see clarity in all this. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, there's this emotional discontentment mixed with a very strong mental clarity, but almost like that coming into that mental clarity is also making you emotionally discontent at the same time, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting for what's going on here, but there is a lot of mental clarity to this, and I can see that in the cards. Okay, what is this Five of Discs? Please show me the Five of Discs. Nine of Cups, and it looks like you don't want to be stuck in that financial restriction, okay? You're looking for more. And with the Star card too, you know, both are talking about, you know, kind of having those wishes kind of come true. And it looks like on the financial front, you are looking to have a better financial situation here. You want the things that you want. You want to be able to be happy and content in that. And right now, or in the recent past, you've been feeling a little bit financially, almost like you're afraid of going into poverty, or you're afraid of not being able to pay your bills, or, you know, it's that kind of financial restriction where it brings out fear, okay? And you're looking for the Nine of Cups more, which talks more about, you know, true material abundance, okay? And it looks like you are moving towards that in some way. And this Four of Cups is clarified by the Fool card. So you're going to be starting on a new journey, which I can see that with the Shaman and the Empress coming up here, okay? So even though you're feeling emotionally discontent right now, that emotional discontentment is actually starting you out onto a new path that's going to lead to better things. The Fool talks about fresh hope, okay? And taking chances. It talks about new beginnings and adventures. So this is leading you to a new journey, because all this clarity coming in, yes, you may feel a little bit discontent right now and sad from the abandonment, but you're heading somewhere where that's going to be different than that, okay? Okay, Aries. Oh, that's interesting. So on the Eight of Cups, we do have the Three of Cups. So this may not be a love situation. This may be a social circle situation. Because we do also have the Three of Cups back here. So you may be walking away from a friend or a family member. Maybe not a relationship here, okay? I want to get a clarification on this Three of Cups. But this is somebody who was very important to you. And you have the King of Pentacles, or if it is a romantic relationship, okay, this person is also part of your social circles, and it may be causing some problems in your social circles. And you may be that King of Pentacles, or someone in your social circle is the King of Pentacles, and that's who you're walking away from. The King of Pentacles is very solid, very grounded type person. He's very wise in the field of business. He's practical. He doesn't always come off as overly emotional, okay? He's more grounded than that. Let's see here. Which doesn't, you know, that's not really an Aries card, let's say. Okay, and then on the Seven of Swords, I do get the Lovers card. So right after I just get done saying I think it's part of your social circle, we get the Lovers card. and the Queen of Swords. Now the Lover's card, because this is a general reading, it could, like I was saying before, it could be a romantic relationship for some of you. It could be, I'm getting friendship, okay? Like I'm hearing friendship for a lot of you. It could also be a family member, because the Lover's card, you know, just talks about, when I'm doing a reading this general, it can talk about a very, very close relationship to you, okay? If this was a personal reading, I would say no doubt it's a romantic relationship, but this many people, it's a close relationship to your heart, okay? And it looks like you're coming into that Queen of Swords energy to deal with this situation, which tells me that you're being asked to, okay, the Queen of Swords is the most honest card in the deck. She is very honest. She speaks her truth. She knows her truth. She lives her truth, okay? So you're going to come at the situation like that. And if people are playing games with you, if they are being dishonest, if they are, you know, whatever, the Queen of Swords, she just is done. That's it. That's how she is. She doesn't do games. She doesn't play games. Okay, and the Ace of Swords, please. I do not see a card. Oh yeah, the Ten of Swords is there. Okay. And it looks like the new clarity comes in at this is clarified by this King of Wands here. So you may be coming in, which is an Aries card, okay? So that makes sense that you know, after this clarity and stuff, you're going to come into that bold, charismatic, passionate type energy. He's a fierce, bold leader, okay? He has a lot of power. He's also very charming. Aries is very charming, okay? So it does look like, even though all this is going to go on, you may need to bring out that, you know, honesty. But then once you get that clarity and everything's taken care of, you're going to come right back into yourself here, okay? Right back into who you are. And that should clear up some of that emotional discontentment you're feeling. And then we also, you have 3 kings here. You have a lot of, it's odd. I'm getting like you can switch faces. I know that makes no sense, but that's just kind of what I'm getting. You can switch faces. And I'm kind of thinking that you, like the Emperor, he embodies all the kings, like the Empress embodies all the queens. I'm wondering if you have, you know, really pulled that Emperor energy, although I do not see the Emperor here, I do see the Empress. But that masculine Emperor energy, I mean, you have the 3 kings and then the 1 queen here, okay? And either this is different people in your life, but I'm not feeling that. That's not what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like these are different ways you come at things, okay? Different energies you pull out to handle different situations, okay? And, I mean, you have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords. That is all 4, okay? Just one's the Queen, and so, you know, so one is, you know, what would be considered into the Empress, and 3 are what would be considered part of the Emperor. But with this King of Cups here clarifying the Shaman, it does tell me that you're seeking, and if you, I don't know if you can see on this card or not, but he, right at his heart chakra, it is opening and it's swirling. So it does look like you're going to go into your heart center and really do some thinking about all of that for yourself. You know, what is that? And it does look like you are going to open that back up in some way. Okay, and you may have felt closed down with that, especially as the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Wands before that. I do not feel like this is new people coming in at all. I feel like these are energies you can actually absorb and use for yourself at the right times. And I feel like you do a good job picking the energy that you need to be in. It's almost like you choose it, okay? Is what I'm getting. You choose which energy to come from. Okay, the Empress, please, the lady. the Seven of Swords. Yeah, that takes us back to here, and that's what brings you into that Empress energy. And that also clarifies that Queen of Swords, you know, here of, you know, you're handling this situation as the Empress. You know, you handled it, and it really brought you into that Empress state of being, okay? And the Seven of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. And that tells me that there actually might be something new coming in for you. Someone who's passionate. Someone who's maybe creative. Maybe even a little bit lusty. But you may not be seeing the situation correctly here in the near future. So there might be someone, an offer in the sense of love, or even in friendship or whatever. But this is coming out as this is something new, a new opportunity here for you. But make sure you understand what cup they're coming from, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups talks about nostalgic value. And it does tell me that the situation, you know, just looking at this situation, I can tell whoever you're dealing with here is part of your social circle. So it is part of your circle of trust. And usually that is someone who's been in your life for a long time. So yeah, there is nostalgic value to that. Now let's get you some animal advice here for our Aries for December, please. Thank you. But you are really coming into yourself after this situation, like with that Fool card, the Shaman, the Empress. I mean, you are really owning your energies, I guess is a really good way of putting it. Like you are owning your energies. You're coming into the right energies at the right times and doing a very beautiful job. Loon, intuitive. Well, that would make sense, you know, with that intuition of where to come from. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Yes, you are. Aries, thank you so much for being here with me today. If this resonates with you at all, please hit that like button. If you feel like this reading is your reading, please claim it down in the comments below. Any information you want to give me on it, it helps me know how it's, you know, playing out in people's lives, and I'm always happy to hear if you feel comfortable sharing. If you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Would love to have you here for future reads. Until we meet again.